And we are up and running for the long-awaited return of ICF. And it's been a while. It's been a few weeks. A few updates is we were supposed to have a card, a huge card, a couple of weeks ago, like 2 or 3 weeks ago, about a week after our first upload, and it got delayed because I actually contracted COVID, and it was just a messy situation. And today I was supposed to be recording that card. However, I have forgotten, some things. And long story short, we do not have a lot of the footage of those fights. I know Dagu and Cage, they had their rematch. I'm not sure how that went. I think JoJo and Luke Libre were supposed to fight for the Xbox belt. Yeah, it was a big card. There was a lot of fights, and a lot of them were lost, and that is on me. That's on my bad. I didn't plan on filming these like 3 weeks late, but sometimes stuff happens. We will be trying to post a results video of that card and just all the results that happened, and hopefully along with the new rankings. And then later this week, we plan on giving our actual big return card, something the size of that card that we were supposed to be having this time. But that's enough of the excuses and the explanation of what's been going on lately. We are here for some fights. We are here for ICF Contender Series 1, and these are the fights that we did have, and we also have a sixth I did not see. We have Audrey versus Owen Thompson. That is what we're going to start with. It's going to be a banger, but we have 6 fights that were saved, and we're just going to label this ICF Contender Series 1. I don't plan on doing these at the moment, maybe later in time, but just for naming's sake. But we have a killer main event. David West and John Cook. Those two guys have been very explosive and just looking to make an impact on this ICF roster. David West is an RFC guy, I believe. And so I'm excited to see how Cook holds up against him. We have Laflaire and Jones in the co-main. And I'm excited for that one. The one I'm really excited about is Caffey versus Staples. I think that one is going to get slept on. I think that one might be the best fight out of these 6. But we don't know. And so I think we're just going to get in to our first fight of this card, which would be Audrey versus Owen Thompson. And here we are. We got Audrey and Owen Thompson. I'm not sure who's who. We're going to have to wait till the fight starts. A little taunting. You got the green gloves. I like it. Looks exactly like my CAF pretty well. No taunt from the right side. And Owen Thompson is on the right, and Audrey is on the left. And it's great being on commentary, great being back. We're starting out with with what should be a very exciting fight. Owen Thompson, I'm not sure what the ranking was, but I think he was pretty high up there. Nice little boxing so far. He's kind of standing, trading, throwing lots of kicks. Owen Thompson throwing lots of those those body kicks, not switch kicks. It's been a while on commentary, so I apologize if it's a little rough. He's landing with that head kick. He's not planting his feet, and he's a little too close. That's why it's not doing a whole lot of damage. But he is catching Audrey with it, so that's something Audrey needs to look out for. That was a nice front kick by Dylan right there. Owen Thompson using those kicks very well. He's throwing a lot of kicks. He's throwing a lot of them, and he's landing a lot of them. And he's doing it very well. And oh, he rocked Dylan with an uppercut. And that was a huge uppercut. I think he ducked into it actually. But if I'm Dylan Audrey, I'm thinking maybe I need to start working the body. He's throwing these kicks. He's leaving his stamina a little bit low at times. Instead of going to the head right there, throw a switch kick, throw a body kick. I don't know what archetypes these guys are using, but I assume we're using some kickboxer variations or a boxer variation. If Audrey's using a... Oh, there it is. Oh, big rock. Now you got to go to the body. Oh, knocks him down, no stamina. And he's not going to be able to finish it, but oh, Owen Thompson gets top mount. Beautiful. Now he needs to posture up and do a little bit of damage before Audrey gets the half guard. Little ground action. This is something I didn't quite expect from these two. And Audrey's going to take his back and looks to posture up. Lands a few shots, and his stamina is blown through, and now Owen Thompson's going to get side control. That is huge. Great ground defense. Great ground and pound defense from Thompson. Oh, and he's landing. Those kicks are effective. Shoots for 2 takedowns, I think. Maybe he was trying to fake, maybe he wasn't. Nice inside leg kick by Thompson. Flying knee attempts off the mark, but you see when he misses that flying knee, you got to throw a couple body hooks, throw a knee, throw a switch kick. If I'm Audrey, start working the body, work his stamina. Would be my advice to him. And it's not like he's just getting outclassed, but he's just not quite getting the advantage, except from that first knockdown he got. For the most part, Owen Thompson just seems to be having a little bit of the edge. Maybe he just got caught. Maybe Audrey's just not feeling it. For most of this fight. It's going to be interesting to see how this fight gets scored, if this goes to a decision, and how this first round goes. Oh, and another knockdown. That was a beautiful head kick right there. Doesn't get the finish. Rear naked choke, maybe. Yes, he's going to. No, it's denied. Great ground defense from Dylan Audrey. But I say that Dylan Audrey's not having a lot of long-term success on the feet, although he's got the only 2 knockdowns of the fight. He's caught Owen twice, even though it kind of seems like Owen's getting the better of those small exchanges. Audrey's getting the bigger moments, and that is sometimes all you need. The end of round number 1. Ends on the ground. I think you got to give that one to Dylan Audrey. I think you're going to have to give it to him after the first knockdown. You can make an argument for Owen Thompson even after that first knockdown, but that second one just sealed the fate right through the blocker too. He almost got the finish there. Just didn't have any stamina. Almost got choked out, but a great denial. He knew exactly what he was going to go for. You have to respect that. Touch gloves in the center. Oh, and the front kick. Times him perfectly with that front kick. I think that's the first body kick I've noticed. Throw. Second, maybe I'm just not very observant. Owen's trying to trade when he does not have the health, and that is what's caused these two knockdowns. He needs, anytime he has the head health disadvantage, he needs to back up, wait for it to regenerate, and then go to work. That is when he's having the success. Oh, man. Spin kick in too close, otherwise it would have caused the knockdown. And that's 3 in a row, I think. He was going for it. Oh, and Audrey gets knocked down. Nice exchanges so far. This has been a very entertaining stand-up battle. Oh, and he caught him with the cross during the switch kick. Oh, and he got caught. Both men caught each other. This could go either way. Oh, and another knockdown. This might be it. Audrey's looking for the finish. But again, Thompson shows almost perfect ground defense. Again, no stamina. Back sitting. Denies the rear naked. Great job by Audrey. One thing I've noticed is Owen Thompson has done it. Oh, the leg stun. He crippled him. And the knockdown off the head. He's getting pieced up. This might be it. And Owen Thompson's not going to survive that one. What a performance by Audrey. What a fight from both men. Both got knockdowns. Both rocked each other. Both had their chances, but Audrey just came out a little bit over Owen Thompson. That is a banger of a fight right there. Congrats to him. What a knockout. Just a beautiful front kick to the face. Blocking to the body as well. And then the ground and pound finish that ended the fight. You can't ask for any more if you were Audrey in that fight. Owen Thompson, very respected man in the ICF community and the RFC community. So I guarantee you Uncle Gendo's probably got his eyes on one man on the ICF roster for sure, and his name is Audrey. But while we do that, we are going to get into our next fight, Jair versus Lou. I'm not sure what these guys' records are. I know that Lou, he took a loss to his training partner Rue in his debut in a very back and forth grappling match. That could have gone either way. Excuse me for the voice crack. I'm excited to see how this one turns out. So, Lou, I assume, is going to be a little bit more of the grappler, and we're possibly going to see one of my all-time favorite matchups: the striker versus grappler. It has led to some of the most entertaining fights I've ever seen, I've ever been a part of, if done correctly. Or it might be a little lackluster. We're going to have to find out. And I believe we are loading in. So, Jair Breach, I think. is how I pronounce that. I know that you pronounce the first name Jair. I'm going to keep saying that one. And then we have Lou, which I believe is on the right. Lou Martin.
Go, guys, fight!
No glove touch between the two. Interesting. And again, I didn't get to see what archetypes they're using. So, this one's going to be interesting. Oh, two devastating leg kicks from both men early. Another one attempted. I like seeing the leg kicks. I love... Oh, and a cartwheel kick attempt by Martin. You know, he goes for the single leg, and he's going to get it off the ankle pick. Beautiful takedown by Martin. But Jair gets the sprawl, and now we have a fast-paced grappling exchange that ends up with Lou Martin in top position full guard. Jair is going to use the momentum sweep to get to his feet. It was a good test for Martin, because now Martin knows kind of what he's dealing with, kind of what Jair might go for on the ground. Now he's going to look to adjust, and he's going to shoot for an Imanari roll, throw the sand. Doesn't connect. And I like the leg kicks that are being thrown by both men. And double leg is no good. And now Jair's going to hold him here for a second. He's going to punish the body. Lou, maybe in a little bit of trouble. Maybe he's going to get... Now he's just getting punched in the face. No stamina. He's going to go for a Kimura. He doesn't have any stamina. There is no way he gets this. Very interesting to see why he... I'm very interested to know why he went for the Kimura there. Here you just gotta regain your stamina. Try and get a denial of some sort. Don't, slow down. Stop trying to move. If I'm Lou, that's one thing that's gonna lose a lot of matches against high-level grapplers is when you panic. If I see you panic when you're on bottom, that's an easy field take. And a beautiful two slips by Lou. And I think Jair is fine to keep this on the feet. And so far, Jair just looks like the better fighter right now. So far, he's just had the better round. He just looks... He's found the range a little bit better than Lou. He seems to be getting the better on the grappling exchanges so far. Oh, and now he rocks him. Lou got rocked. And he's chopping up this leg of Lou Martin. That's going to come into play if this goes into deep waters. Jair gets taken down with the power slam. And now, same exact exchange we had earlier. And it goes the exact same way. Jair gets back to his feet with the momentum sweep. So now, if I'm Lou Martin, you have to know that he is going to go into sprawl from side control. You have to think about that. You have to pre-deny it if you can. Don't worry about him going into full guard or half guard. Just worry about denying that sprawl from side control. He's throwing too far. Who he is. He's just got to find the range. He's throwing these big strikes that are just missing by an inch. But that's all it takes. It's a game of inches. See, right there, he's throwing that body hook way out of range. That was a good one. I do like this leg work he's doing, though. Ends the round, and there is pretty well no way in my books that you're going to give that one to Lou, but it's definitely not a dominating round like a 10-8. Worthy of a 10-8 or anything. Lou is definitely not out of this fight, but he has got some ground to make up here. A couple clinch attempts and went for the takedown and clinch and got rolled out. A nice uppercut on the missed leg kick. Jair is doing something very good. He's timing those leg kicks beautifully. And another Eminari roll attempt. This time he gets it. And I have yet to get an Eminari attempt. I don't think we're going to see one here. I've yet to see an Eminari be fully completed in a fight. Another nice leg kick. And now Martin's using his kicks pretty well. He's going to the leg. He's going to the head. He's mixing it up. Well, say that and then he throws a spin kick 20 feet away. Oh, and the big train kick. That was nasty. And then again, another great timing on the leg kick. That's a skill that not a lot of players have. And now Martin postures up here. Throwing lots of hooks. And now he gets flipped into the top mount. This could be bad. He's going to go for the Kimura with no stamina. And he cancels it. Probably smart. Now he's in the bottom of side control. He needs to not panic. He needs to stay still. Stay in half guard, just hunt the denial. And this could be the beginning of the end. Look for Jair to posture up or go for a Kimura. With side control, possibly. See, right there. Now you can move. You got the denial, now you can move. That was great work by Martin. But now he's blowing all that stamina again. No, he goes for the rolling knee bar. Isn't going to get anywhere with it. And Jair is happy to posture up. He's happy to have top control here. He's happy to do a little bit of damage. And so Martin needs to try and either get up or get a sweep, but he can't panic. He's throwing these elbows. He's throwing these transition attempts with no stamina. And then he's getting denied, and he's losing even more stamina. He needs to stand still for a second. He needs to hunt a denial, get the denial, and then move. It's a good get up right there. And just out of range. And oh, and that one hit. That uppercut hit, and there's the knockdown. Full guard looking for the finish. Sweeps him. This could be bad. Go for the armbar, maybe. All it takes is one moment. Is this that moment? And it doesn't look like it is. Jair seems to have good enough submission defense here. He's going to escape. I would let this go if I'm Martin. And now he's going to give up top control here. This is bad. kick attempt was blocked that time. Yeah, if I'm Martin, I'm just standing back. I'm waiting for him to throw something out of range. I'm staying out of takedown range. And I'm just coasting this one. Good get up by Jair. And so far, I think... Oh! The leg stun late in the round. I don't think that's going to affect the scorecards, but maybe something that says, hey, I'm still in this fight. And maybe that's what he needed here. No glove touch, just going right into it. Yeah, if I'm Jair, I'm standing back, I'm punishing any mistakes that Lou makes on the feet. Like that. It looks like it. Oh, and he times it beautifully, jumps on top of him. Going for the triangle attempt. Doesn't seem to be going anywhere. Passing into side control a lot. I'd like to see Jair go for the mount and turn posture up and get a finish. He just gets up. Smart move. Right there. Like that. You just keep punishing him. When he throws that spinning kick way out of range, just punish him with that hook. Punish him with an uppercut. Punish him with a kick of your own. That crane kick will be devastating right there. Oh, but Lou gets a trip. Beautiful. And Lou has to know he's down 2-0 right here going into this last round. He's got to make something happen. He's got to go for the sub. He's got to go for the finish. Beautiful display on the feet by Jair right there in that exchange. Lou throws some sand. I don't think he's going to get this. I think Jair has proven he's got too good of a submission defense to get subbed that easily without having a huge stamina disadvantage or an overpowered sub. It's like Jair's taking my advice. He's just staying back. He's staying patient. He's letting Martin come to him, and then he's punishing any mistakes that he sees Martin make. And Martin, again, doesn't deny that sprawl attempt. He's got to work on those denials if he wants to continue being that ground-heavy guy. He's got a lot of potential on the ground, I see, but he's just lacking the basics. And the turning takedown gets stuffed. Great one by Jair. Oh, and that is what I was talking about this whole time. Wait for something. And now he's just piecing him up. He's not particularly hunting the finish, but he's going to let the finish come to him. Another turning takedown, and this one he gets. And another sprawl attempt is not denied. And the momentum sweep, get up, yes. And Jair is just proving himself to be the better fighter on the feet, on the ground in this fight. 1 minute, Martin's got to make something happen. Turning takedown is successful. Another sprawl transition. Another get up with no stamina. That was Martin's chance. Denied that get up, maybe go for the sub. Seconds to go. Doesn't look like he's going to get this Imanari. Yes, maybe trying to live to see the final bell. You can see Martin's stamina is just halfway. Not looking good. He doesn't even have enough time to finish this sub. And Jair can put the controller down. Very confident that he has won this fight. That was an amazing performance by Jair. Martin showed a lot of promise in that fight, but he's still got a lot of work if he wants to fight at that high level. And judge's decision, pretty obvious on that one. I think we're going to see the scorecard here. Maybe. You see just these stats just look one-sided, and the judges say it's one-sided. 30-27 across the board. Well done, and that's the end of the video. And now you're going to see the YouTube recommended for the ICF channel because we haven't watched any videos. And that was a great fight by Jair. Lou just needs to polish the basics, and he is a killer. And next up, we have Legozyn versus Andrade. Christian Andrade, I believe he lost to, David West, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember off the top of my head everybody he's fought. But I'm excited for this one. This, he's shown a lot of promise. And real Legozyn is not a joke. He's not somebody just to be taken lightly. He's proven that he can fight a really good fight. He's just got to fight his fight. He's got to do his thing. And we're getting into it. This is anyone's Flexecutioner IB or real Legozyn versus Supreme Taco or Christian Andrade. And oh, really quick. Christian Andrade gets a rock off the first strike. He throws a kick to the face. And you can see the height difference. And so if Legozyn wants the best chance he can, he's going to get on the inside. He's going to want to avoid those kicks, those knees. Uppercut. He needs to go back and try and regain some health here, possibly. Legozyn is going to have to fight a really technical fight. And a good punish with the body kick. I would like to see some body knees, possibly. Or body hooks, I mean. But I like the idea. Punish the body on those missed shots. Couple head hooks off the missed flying knee. They both land. However, Andrade loses his balance, gets knocked down. Doesn't count as a knockdown. Spinning elbow. That was beautifully timed. Going going to see the most success when Andrade is using his kicks. Keeping Legozyn at a distance. He doesn't want to give up any ground, but he wants to try and keep Legozyn away. He wants to take the center of the octagon and just keep him out of the center. Keep him away. Keep him at distance. Keep him at kickboxing range, or he cannot be touched. Flying knee misses, and that's where you got to work the body, but he gets the head rock. No stamina like that. You got to work the body. That's a body knockdown. And now Legozyn gets rocked. The same kick that rocked him at the start of the fight. I'm not sure we're going to see this one go past the second round. Oh, big elbows. And now a missed kick from Legozyn. Oh, and the knockdown. He caught him with a jab. Andrade got dropped. And he's going to get the get up. Could have been worse for Andrade. Checked the leg kick. Little voice crack from me. Overhand is blocked. They're just showing a little bit of boxing here. Just throwing, trading, going back and forth, seeing who can catch somebody first. And now Andrade, keeping the smart thing, he's going back to his kicks a little bit more. And you can see Andrade, his stamina's getting lower because Legozyn is doing the body work. He's doing the body work a lot more than he did at the start of this fight, and he gets rocked with a flying knee to the face. And now he's just getting pieced up inside the pocket. He needs to back up. He needs to back up. Just like that. Get your head health back. Get back in the fight. And both men's head health are low. They're looking for a finish in these last 10 seconds. Oh my god, I got a lot of voice cracks in me today. And a drop to end the round. Wow, what a round. Christian Andrade getting lots of rocks, doing a lot of damage, and then Legozyn responds with 2 knockdowns in that round. High pace, high entertaining. You can see Legozyn throwing that slip jab. If Andrade catches him with that rear hook in that slip jab, it could be good night. Catch the slip hook with a slip, or catch the slip cross with a slip hook. Might be game over for Legozyn. And nice, and now you saw Andrade miss the uppercut. He was expecting that body work from Legozyn. He was trying to catch him with the uppercut while he was going to the body, but he never went to the body. And so Legozyn is doing a great job mixing it up. He's going to the head, he's going to the body when he's punishing. And oh wow, a flying knee KO. I barely noticed The Rock. Didn't even say anything because I was just enjoying the action. Got Rock, tried to slipped into a flying knee. Beautiful win by Christian Andrade. Not a performance to be ashamed of if you're a real Legozyn. Oh, look at that. Oh. He was trying to pull. He's in the middle of a roll and then a pull. And then got caught on the pull. Christian Andrade, he's making up for that loss from weeks ago. What a fight. Wasn't very long. Didn't need to be. Got all that action in very quickly from the get-go. That's what you love to see. And if we take a look at the card, we are already 4 fights in. We had Dylan Audrey putting on an amazing performance against Owen Thompson. But Owen Thompson just came out on top a little bit, I believe. I don't remember, honestly. It's been 40 minutes, and I'm tired. I woke up early. And we saw Jair and Lou, very close fight. Or not a close fight, but very great performance by Lou. I'm just rambling on right now while I'm trying to pull this video. While I'm trying to pull the next fight, which is Caffey versus Staples, up. So apologies if the commentary is not the greatest. But Andrade with an amazing performance. Legozyn with an amazing performance in the last fight. And then Lou, I think that's performance of the night thus far because just wow. It was so one-sided. It was just picked him apart. Didn't get the finish, but he wasn't looking for the finish. He was looking for the win. And not a lot of people respect that, but I do. You don't always have to look for the finish. You don't always have to chase for the knockout to be an entertaining fighter. You just have to be really good. You have to be really technical. You have to have lots of, you gotta have it. And I saw it. You gotta have that it factor, they say in Hollywood. And I saw that it factor in Jair in that fight. And so I'm excited to see what he does in the future. I think the most so far in this card. We are almost to our co-main, but before we get there, we have It's Amazing versus Tyler Staples. So It's Amazing being Caffey and Tyler Staples. This one is going to be a good one. And so video is already started. Already getting into it. So Staples on the right. On the left is Caffey or It's Amazing. Starting off slow. I think this is on Xbox One X. Ooh, whoa. Little bit of a... Oh, wow. We are failing right now to get this one. Had 2 nice little slip-ups there. And now we're on to the actual fight. Or not Xbox One X, but I think it's PS5 footage. Looks very clean. You know what else looks clean is those shots. They are landing, just landing clean. They're not doing a whole lot, but they're just very calculated. And now Staples shoots for a takedown early. Minute and 10 seconds. We are on the ground, and he gets denied trying to go to half guard. Gets denied twice. It's amazing. He's going to get the get up. Good overhand by Staples. And so far, this is a very technical fight, is what I'm seeing. And another takedown by Staples. Maybe he wants to posture up this time. No, he goes to the half guard and he gets it, but he's going to give up his back in the process. But he's going to take his back right back. Lots of saying the word back in these last 15 seconds. Moves to half guard. Push back into full guard. Moves back to half guard. Somebody's got to get a denial, and there it is. He's going to posture up. Pepper him with some body shots and a couple head shots. Staples passes to Mount. He needs to posture up. And now he's back into half guard. And so now, that's something I've learned as a grappler. Once you get in the mount, just go. Especially when you got that stamina. You gotta just go. Otherwise, you just wasted your time getting in the mount. Right here. See, now he's just wasting time, and now he's back in half guard. Those denials are so hard to get. You have to pretty well just guess. They're so quick from the bottom to get those transitions. So you just gotta posture up or maybe guess and get a 50-50. And now we're back in half guard. Staples isn't doing a whole lot of damage, but he's just kind of feeling it out a little bit. He's not looking to get the finish. He's not looking, he's trying to test the waters on the ground here. He's trying to see what he can do in order to start doing some damage. And now, Staples allows the get up. And so far, the stand-up's just, it's not been unentertaining or boring, but it's just been, nobody's quite found the groove, nobody's pulled away. They're still kind of feeling each other out on the feet. And another takedown by Staples. Staples' game plan seems to be get this fight to the ground, maybe grind this out. It was a beautiful pull. Oh, but he gets caught with a big uppercut. And a takedown late in the round. Can we go to side control? No. It's denied. Back into full guard. And the get up? No, half guard. 10 seconds. Look for the posture up. And he's trying to work, but there's no time. So even if he got that crucifix or the side saddle or whatever, he wouldn't have had any time to do anything. You see, nobody quite got the advantage on the striking until the end of the round where Staples got rocked by It's Amazing. Touch of the gloves. Round 2 and the takedown early by Staples. Not even 10 seconds into the second round. He got rocked at the end of the first round. Maybe he's thinking, I don't want to stand up there if I have any say in it. Gets denied. trying to get up or maybe get a sweep or armbar. And a triangle attempt by Staples. No stamina. I don't think he's going to get it. Amazing might be trying to get up. No stamina. This is your chance to get up. Or has to half guard then mount or something. But he got up there. Another takedown by Staples. Amazing's got to look for that takedown. Great denial, trying to go in the crucifix. Amazing seems to be getting the better denials, more denials than Staples. Oh, and then he flips him into mount, gonna posture up. Yes, he does. This is bad news. Didn't quite land. And now he gets up. Amazing seems to be getting more denials on the ground, but he just seems to be on bottom more, and it doesn't matter. If you're on bottom, you are losing. And a takedown attempt denied. Very close range ankle pick. I didn't think he would get an ankle pick animation from that close. Both with a kick. Just kind of still nobody quite pulling away on the feet. Landing a few shots here and there. Oh my God! Knocked it down with a beautiful uppercut as he shot for the takedown. And now Staples shoots for another takedown. This one's out of desperation. And wow. As I was saying, you know, crucifix for Staples is going to get a whole lot out of it though. Another crucifix. But he can't get a denial there. Now he's going to go for it again. Oh, who guessed it? Again. And Amazing's just going to deny these crucifix attempts. Maybe go into backside. Sprawl, do something. He does. But Staples got rocked and he was hurt. And just as I was saying that nobody's quite pulled away in the stand-up, we've just kind of been landing here and there. Greatly timed uppercut right there. Now Staples with no stamina. It's going to allow Amazing posture up, and now probably going to get up here. No, it does not. And I kind of like this from Amazing. You probably have the round from the knockdown. You've shown that you are not going to get outclassed on the ground. That you may not even be... Staples might not even be quite the better grappler per se, but he's just having better moments. Or Staples could just have a little bit of an edge. Who knows? But I like that Amazing's kind of testing this out. Playing with the top game. Triangle is held till the end of the round. And I don't know who you give this to. Now you see that beautiful It was a rear uppercut while he was shooting that rocked him, and then he got dropped with a hook, with the check hook. With a check lead hook.
Let's go fight, guys.
And this could be 1-1, this could be 2-0. I'm not sure how you get this. Oh, and a knockdown early. Not even 15 seconds into the third round. It's amazing. Seems to have figured out something. And Staples gets a takedown. And now you're looking for something if you're Staples. But he gets swept. And now Amazing is on top. He's going to probably just get up, I assume, here. Yes. And he gets the takedown into side control. And now I would like to see Amazing go to sprawl from there. The next time he ends up in side control. He's keeping him in full guard. Doing well. And now he's going to go for the guillotine. And I don't know if I would have went for the guillotine. I probably would have went for the armbar instead. Or a sweep. But not quite over, and Staples is not going to get the counter prompt. But now he ends up in half guard. And an arm triangle attempt. Staples has the stamina disadvantage, so I don't think this one's going to quite work out for him. And he escapes without much surprise. And he gets the full guard sweep. And Staples is getting denied on the ground. And he's getting hit. No stamina from each. It's Amazing. He's probably going to let his stamina regen a little bit. And he gets up. I would have maybe tried to pass into side control or mount or something. But I'm not. It's Amazing. And he is piecing Staples up with a rock and a knockdown. I think he has this round in the bag thus far. Staples looking to climb the cage with his feet and try and get a sweep out of desperation, it looks like. He is in trouble, no stamina. This could be it. It's Amazing. Postures back down, another cage climb attempt. And now Staples looking for something else. And he's just getting denied. And now it's Amazing. Says, you've tried to hold me down this whole fight. Now I'm going to do it to you. But Staples gets to his feet. And Staples has this fight won, I think. On the scorecards, unless something drastic happens in these last minutes. So I think if you're Staples, you gotta push for this finish. You gotta push to mount. You gotta push to crucifix. You gotta do something. But it's Amazing. Gets up from full guard. And another rock very late in the fight. A takedown attempt by Staples. He gets it. 50 seconds, no stamina. Goes for the crucifix, gets denied. And now Amazing. Tries to get up, gets denied. Arm triangle attempt. Does not work. And now it's Amazing. Gets to full guard with 30 seconds left. He postures up, and I think he's going to get up. He's going to say, stand it up. No stamina. He needs to watch the stamina, otherwise he might get caught. He caught him with an uppercut, but no stamina. Didn't do anything. And there he goes. Some clinch knees. 10 seconds to go. Staples looking for something in this last 3 seconds, and he gets knocked down again. What a fight. What a performance. Wow. Staples showing that he has some ground skills, and Amazing showing that he has some right back, and put on a little bit of a striking clinic in rounds 2 and 3. What a fight. A front kick at the end of the round, and your winner by decision is It's Amazing. What a fight. I can't believe we just saw that. We're going to look at the fight statistics. 4 knockdowns for Amazing, and 5 minutes of control time for Staples, almost 4 minutes and 26 seconds. But he was just, the striking is what made the difference in this fight, and just beautiful performance from It's Amazing. And Staples, again, has nothing to be ashamed of. He put on a good performance, but Amazing just came out there and put out an even better one. And so now we are getting into our co-main event. Mike Laflaire versus Tyler Jones. I'm excited for this one. I don't remember a whole lot about Mike Laflaire's play style. I do remember watching Tyler Jones, and he was very entertaining. I believe he fought Justin Baker in the first ICF card, and I believe that was a fight of the night winner. If I remember correctly, it's been a while, but we're going to get right into it. And we see Mike Laflaire going to use a balanced Fortizio build, and I believe his opponent, Tyler Jones, is going to follow suit, and we transition in. We got Herb Dean taking the center of the octagon. No taunts from either. We're going to touch gloves and we're in. Laflaire on the right, Jones on the left. Very zoomed in camera angle. Lots of leg kicks early. By lots, I mean like two of them. He gets checked on that one. And I'm not thinking of Tyler. I misspoke about the fight of the night in ICF YouTube 1, and Jones got rocked right there. I was thinking of a different person. I was thinking of Tyler Carroll. But I do not know much about Tyler Jones here. And so I'm interested to see how he plays out, how Laflaire plays out. I think this is going to be very interesting to watch so far. Got caught on the kick. Hit with a spinning elbow. Breaking the block of Jones. And another caught kick by Jones. Oh, and a beautiful combo from Jones. I think that was the same combo Laflaire just threw. I believe they are using the same build. They're both using balanced builds. And you can see that left leg of Laflaire is getting chopped. Those leg kicks are adding up. Clinch attempt by Laflaire. Doesn't go anywhere. Little bow in the middle of the fight. But Jones is throwing those leg kicks at the end of combos, at the beginning of combos. He's mixing them up and he's landing. Oh, and a knockdown by Jones on the spinning back fist. And the overhand knocks him down. Wow. Beautifully timed shots right there by Jones. Put his opponent on the canvas twice in a row. But now Laflaire, he's maybe a little angry. Landed some shots of his own, but now that leg is coming into play. He got a leg health event right there. He needs to start checking some of those if he wants this fight to go into the later rounds and have a chance. Now he switches stances. And a takedown attempt by Laflaire, it's canceled out. He pushes him up against the cage. Clinch and reverse position in the clinch. And that was that. Overhand misses by an inch. Oh, and the axe kick sets Jones down. And a hip toss by Laflaire with 1:20 in the round left to go. Gets a denial, and now he's going to get side control in the scramble. Gets sprawl again, denies Jones once more. Takes the back. Oh, he takes the back mount. Like I said, you just gotta posture up in that situation, especially if you're Laflaire. Posture up, do a little bit of damage if you can. Now Jones looking to be in a little bit of trouble. Nothing to be too concerned about, but he still wants to be careful. Otherwise, he might get knocked out at the end of this round. And a counter attempt very late in the round. Stamina of Jones is low. I like the attempt, but I don't think he's going to finish it. I don't think he quite has enough time to finish it, even if he could. And that is time. What a round. And that's going to be close. You got a knockdown for Laflaire and a lot of ground control, and then you had 2 knockdowns for Jones. Not sure who I give that one to. We start immediately into round 2. Laflaire switch stances to start the round. And so now look for Jones to work that left or that right leg. Laflaire now. If he can work both legs, he's going to have a lot easier time in this fight because he will have nowhere to switch. Close one so far in the second round. Jones seems to be losing some of these exchanges. He's not quite working that leg. And for some reason, I see a lot of people do this, especially in ranked. Sometimes I'll have an opponent that works the leg. Oh, in the knockdown. Oh, he set him down hard. No block. Jones is out. What a finish. What a finish. Wow. Mike Laflaire with and a nice celebration right there. Wow. Who saw that one? I'll tell you who didn't see it. Tyler Jones didn't. got rocked with an uppercut and then sat down with a hook. I think he was on the way down after the uppercut, but the hook just secured the finish. Oh my god, I don't know why we're getting recommended boys high school basketball. And wow. Oh my gosh, that's wow. Wow. What a finish to such an incredible fight for that round and a half. And just like that, we're on to our main event. I don't know how you're going to top that action-wise. That was action-packed, striking battle. Laflaire, I'm interested to see who had that first round, but the video ended before we could see the stats. Wish we could have saw who had that first round, because it was a very close first round. But we are on to our main event, David West versus John Cook. I'm excited for this. David West, he is an RFC member. He's done well up there. He's done well in the IFC so far, or ICF. RFC, ICF, same thing, right? But this is going to be a great test for John Cook, and if he can put on a good performance, he's going to have a lot of eyes on the RFC roster on him. And without further ado, hopefully no more mishaps, we are going to get into our last fight for this first ICF Contender Series card. Remember, before we get into it, we will be having an update on our full card that was supposed to happen a couple weeks ago. Maybe later tonight. If it is, it'll be late tonight or tomorrow morning or afternoon sometime. As soon as we get all the results and we update the rankings, we'll also give you the rankings update in a little 10-15 minute show like that. And then later this week, I think probably Friday, maybe Saturday, we are going to be holding the real ICF YouTube 2. It was supposed to be weeks and weeks ago. It was supposed to be the card that we had this big mess with, but we have pushed it back. We're going to have a new card with updated rankings and everything, updated records, and it will be going up sometime in the next week. But without further ado, let's get into it. We have a kickboxer sniper versus a balanced versatile, and David West and his opponent John Cook will be going the kickboxer. Let's get it on screen. And there we are. John Cook on the right, David West on the left. Our main event. Remember, this is 3 rounds because this is not intended to be a main event fight. This is intended to be our main card opener for the second YouTube card. However, stuff happens. We're into it. 3 rounds. West and Cook. So far, David West is pushing the pace. He's getting in Cook's face. Stamina's getting a little low at times. He maybe wants to watch that. The first minute of a fight is crucial. It's going to tell you what your opponent does. It's going to tell you what you're doing right, what you're doing wrong, what your opponent's doing right, what he's doing wrong. And then making adjustments after that first minute is going to be key in deciding who wins this fight. Catches the leg again of West, and another crane kick. That one landed though. Got to watch the stamina. So far, very technical battle early on. David West is pushing him up against the fence. He's he's applying the pressure. Got my tongue tied trying to say that. And oh, that one almost knocked him out with that crane kick. Early on, are both landing. So far, this is entertaining. Oh, and the spin kick lands. And the knockdown lands from David West. We saw this in his first fight. We saw this in his first ICF fight on the first YouTube card. He was hurt, and then he got a crazy knockout while he was rocked. But now he's just sitting in this half full guard. He's going to posture up a couple times. He's going to try and see what that ground and pound defense pattern is of John Cook. John Cook looking to make something happen. David West is going to pass into side control. He's going to get side saddle. Gets a denial. This is bad news for Cook here. Look at his head health. It's just getting lowered and lower here. David West is perfectly fine. Trying to grind him out on the ground a little bit. Slow this fight down. He's got the knockdown. If this round were to end right now, he's probably ahead just by a tad. Oh, that crane kick almost landed. Just a little out of range. The power of the pressure. Just keep throwing and you will land. Dealing with pressure fighters is the hardest thing to do in the game. Another knockdown by David West. He's going to go for the finish from Mount. And that is it. Wow. Just like that. 3 minutes and 55 seconds into this fight, David West has put away John Cook in the main event of the ICF Contender Series card. What a performance. And John Cook, he was staying in there. He got the first rock. He got the first couple of rocks. And he almost got a knockout at one point. But again, David West, the lucky man himself, got another knockdown while he was being rocked, while he was getting pounded, and he seemed like he was in trouble when all along it was John Cook who was in trouble. And just like that, your winner is David West. Congratulations to him. And I believe he has told me he's going to take a break from this game or from the ICF for a little while. And he has earned it after that win. But just like that, that is going to do it for the ICF Contender Series Card 1. Remember, the link to the Discord is in the description below. We will be having another video within the next day or two of the breakdown of our last card, of the results that we have, and our new rankings that we will be revealing live on that show. Well, not live. It's going to be pre-recorded and uploaded to YouTube like it always is. So anybody in the Discord is going to want to tune into that, because we will be releasing that video and revealing those rankings, and it will be probably a few hours after that we will release them in the Discord. So all of you are going to have to check out that video. It's going to be awesome. And then I also cannot wait to get back into the groove of things. We had a little bit of a rough stick while I was gone on my COVID vacation. And we're back in the groove. ICF is back. ICF forever, whatever hashtag you want to create. That's going to wrap it up. I'm Brian Anderson. We will see you soon, and we will have an update in our next video.